Over the years, I have spent thousands of dollars on tech. While a lot of my purchases I have loved, there have been a few that just didn't make the cut. And by far the worst, thankfully not the most expensive, has been the worst being the Backbone One controller. Now, I'm not here to trash talk about the product because I'm sure that when it works, it's great. But consider this an in-depth user experience review. I bought this back in September of last year. Now, I was very excited when they announced an official PlayStation Backbone controller for both Android and iPhone. Now, this one in particular is for the iPhone. I made a video about this as my initial review about a year ago as well. Video up here if interested. I was very excited at the thought of this. The concept seems simple enough. You plug in your phone, you start up a cloud gaming service. Now, in my case, I did purchase this for the PS Remote Play feature. Prior, I was connecting a PS5 controller to my iPad Pro and then starting up the Remote Play app. Now, this wasn't a terrible setup. I love the screen real estate that the iPad Pro offers, but I'm always looking for new tech that just might make setups easier. Plus, I'm a tech junkie, I'll admit it. Now, I was a bit hesitant on playing with my iPhone because of the screen, it's so small, especially when playing open world games, but I really wanted to give it a try. Now, fast forward to today, I have tried over and over again to make this controller work for me. I since then switched network providers, I even installed fiber, and yet I cannot get a stable connection when accessing Remote Play, making it completely useless. Now, not to mention that you're required to get Backbone Plus, which is $40 a year to get full access on what the controller has to offer. Now, some of the things that I don't have access to because I refuse to pay $40 a year for a controller is being able to use this controller on any device. I'm assuming making Bluetooth available. Currently it's disabled, and when I click on it, it takes me to the Pay Now page. Now, I also can't take advantage of the cool, convenient feature that allows you to have all of your games in one place. Now, I should have done my research prior to buying that a paid membership was needed to access all of these, so I will take the blame. But even that all aside, let's talk about Remote Play. Do you think the PlayStation Portal will actually make Remote Play better? Currently, in my current situation or location, Remote Play has been out of the question. For whatever reason, even with better Wi-Fi, I can't get a signal strong enough to play even 15 minutes via Remote Play. Now, I've seen the videos that we have so far on the PlayStation Portal, how it's supposed to be a stronger, better connection to the PS5, so I'm curious if it will actually make it be usable. Immediately, I'm in love with the size of the screen that they gave us, so much better than playing on the phone. By now, we've seen the Portal and the comments on the design, essentially being a DualSense controller cut in half with a screen in the middle, giving us Switch vibes. But for the price of $199, it does make me curious enough to possibly pre-order to test it out. Now, why am I even interested in Remote Play? Now, of course, playing on the big screen TV or even gaming monitor directly from a PS5 will give you the best player experience, 1000%. But there have been moments that I would have loved to just have something portable to play in a different room. No, I'm not even dreaming of taking my PS5 on the road. I mean, don't get me wrong, one day I would love that. But the idea of Remote Play that allows me to physically be present in a different room with people, but get to sneak in a level or two is very intriguing. Particularly Baldur's Gate 3 that just released. Beautiful game, but as a turn-based game, it's kind of the perfect game to play a few segments here and there via Remote Play. Now, for me, when watching a movie that I may not be super interested in, or even right before bed, or even here in my studio, I have wanted to play a movie or show on my TV, but at the same time wanted to play a game. Now, I'm not trying to replace my real gaming experience with Remote Play, but I don't like having this supposed feature and not be able to take full advantage of it. Now, I'm still holding out for a true PSP or PS Vita remake, but until then, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.